Welcome back to EA Sports, everybody. My name is James Cebulski, and one of the hottest teams in hockey will look to keep their win streak intact on the ice tonight. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Canucks have won the draw, and we are now underway. Grabbed along the boards by Pedersen. Shot! Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed.
Oh, there's a fine line between scoring and missing, and that's inches right there. A good release shot, but unable to get that net.
Scores! And a little home cooking pays off as they get on the board quickly here.
Gotta love the home cooking, James, as this team really fires up the crowd with that start and sending a clear message they want this game. I can't remember the last time a goal's been scored against him, James, but that's going to do it. That's going to end the streak, but he has been unbelievable, tracking, dialed in, and making so many amazing saves.
No easy feat trying to take over midway through the season here, Cheryl, but they got their first goal with the new head coach.
Well, anytime you come in mid-season, it's a difficult spot to be in, no question about it, James. You didn't have an off-season, and really it's about some patchwork here because there's a lot of problems, a lot of issues with this group that need to be fixed. So he's really just hoping that he can reset the temperature, they buy into his strategies, and they can get their foot in the right direction.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Coachella Valley's ahead, 1-0. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. The Firebirds have it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Olofsson. Ottavinen's got the puck in his own zone. Quick shot! Just wide! The Canucks take possession in the defensive end. Baines takes it across the line. Can't get it to go. Here's a shot from the wall. What a block as he lays out in front of it. The Canucks scoop it up along the boards. Hammers it. He scores! Tie game.
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. That's a really tough defensive zone turnover. Now everyone's caught out of position trying to cover, except for the shooter, of course, who has all the time in the world to put it top bins.
Abbotsford's got to be feeling good about their game once again, evening the score so quickly.
Yeah, and that's a counterpunch, right? And that's what the coach wants to see. You can get down by one, you're in a deficit, but you don't dig the hole deeper or further down. You find a way to be assertive. What I like about their game is they found a way to get physically engaged, and with that has come more opportunity.
Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Furcus has been struggling to find the score sheet, and it's affected his confidence. He's got to find a way to elevate in these games, even if it's not on the score sheet. Just garner some energy in different ways. Physically engage and get your game back on track.
Oh, that took a turn, and he still stopped it with a stick. Coachella Valley's got possession of the puck.
Right.
Yeah, here we go. They didn't like that one bit.
They didn't like it because it was dangerous, and you can't have that in the game, James. And this fight is sort of a policing, if you will, of the game, and that's why they've dropped the glove.
Cheryl, I kind of like the response here, just coming to the aid of a fallen teammate.
Well, yeah, and it's the way that it happened, right? They don't think it was a clean hit, and so now all of a sudden they want retribution. They want to let them know that they can't take action this way, and, they duked it out.
Well, it looks as though the tensions have finally simmered, and we're ready to get back to what we actually came here in the first place for. Hockey! The Canucks take possession here inside the offensive zone. Well save made by Grubauer. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Kambitz knows he has a point streak going here, and when the puck's on your stick and you're feeling that confident, you direct everything to the net, and sometimes you get lucky, and sometimes it's just skill.
Oman's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Abbotsford's gained possession along the boards. And sends it just out of reach. Puck picked up by Wu. Abbotsford's got it in their own zone. The Canucks take it across the line. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Winterton's moving the puck through his own zone. Across the line along the left wall. Drives to the crease. Oh, he stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save. Incredible, James.
He was locked in there.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey.
Scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing because, listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
The Canucks are making the most of their opportunities here in this opening frame with the early lead.
Yeah, it's been back and forth play here, and they've competed. James, it's been a good game, but now they get the go-ahead goal so they can play with more confidence.
Quick feed to Hayden. Abbotsford's got the puck in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Ratu. And now it's grabbed by Olofsson. And that's broken up by Pedersen. Rips it along the wall. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Here in the late goings of the period, the Canucks are looking to build on this one-goal lead. Abbotsford's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that one's denied. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Abbotsford's looked great thus far, leading here late in the first period. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Lauko's taking it from his own end. The Canucks gain control of the puck. The crowd pushing for them to shoot before the clock expires. There's the buzzer, 20 minutes in the books, second period just around the corner.
Don't forget to check out tonight's game highlights, post-game analysis, player interviews, and blogs on our team website. New content is added daily.
We are about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Grubauer is the only reason that his team is in this game, James, and he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
Picked up along the wall by Ratu. Slides it diagonally to Vakanainen. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And makes the save.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Abbotsford's been rewarded for putting pucks on net here early in the second. The Firebirds take possession off the faceoff. Moves it to Morrison. Sends the pass over. Shakes off the covering. Abbotsford's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Oman swooping in on the attack. Fires it on net. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. The cannon from the point. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up. Abbotsford's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. The Firebirds win it in the defensive zone. And they send it right back to him. Along the half wall with the puck. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Big time stop there. Now he slides it up to McEachran. Moves the puck along the half wall. That goes off the blocker. What a save by Grubauer. Feeds it across the ice to Price. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. The Canucks have it behind the cage. Taken along the wall by Sanford. Stick save and a beaut by Colapilo. Quick pass across to Stillman. Abbotsford's got the puck against the half wall. And a solid save there as we play on. Here in the back half of this period, Abbotsford's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. The Canucks win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Turns that one away.
I'd say yes, some fast switch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Takes the feed. Tries to feed it over to Robertson. Nice zone entry from the middle. The Canucks gain possession in their own end. Puck grabbed by Wolanin. The Canucks played along the boards. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Coachella Valley's got the puck in the defensive end. Robertson's gaining momentum. The Firebirds have the puck now. Gaining steam here on the attack. What a save by Colapilo.
Stevens has been engaged physically throughout this game, and he just served a 5-minute major for fighting. But you got to find a way to be physical, engaged, and generate opportunities like he did just there.
Scores! There it is! His first of the season, and look at the smile there!
Well, this is just a beautiful assist. It's a quick strike, and it's a long stretch pass that gets it done. He wasted no time to move that puck when he saw the opening.
The Canucks deliver an absolute backbreaker with that goal here late in the second.
Well, it certainly adds a buffer to that one-goal lead, doesn't it? And it certainly changes the mind frame. What it can't change is the way that they're playing. They got to keep the foot on the gas here and get themselves to the intermission.
Loses the coverage there. Abbotsford's got it behind the net. Baines carries the puck in his own zone. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments.
Listen up, fans. For tonight only, all team jerseys are 15% off regular price with a presentation of your ticket stub. Get yours for
Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder ready to bring you the action. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you see?
Coachella Valley's been out-battled in this game, and the primary reason why they're trailing in it, if you don't have urgency, you're not going to get the puck. If you don't get the puck, you can't do anything with it. You certainly can't score, James. They've been back on their heels and chasing the game. They've got to get on the attack.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Lots of time left in this period. The Canucks have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. Abbotsford's got control of it now from their own end. Taken by Pedersen. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Coachella Valley's gained possession. Grabs it in his own end. And he's knocked off the puck there. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Takes a shot. Textbook stop by Grubauer. Coachella Valley's got a hold of it along the wall. Hayden's got the puck along the wing. Oh, it's some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Handles the pass from his goalie. Slides the puck ahead to Kudryavtsev. Here's a chance. He scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. Some goalies have cat-like reflexes, and tonight he's just a little slower, James. it hits him, he doesn't get all of it, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Canucks are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent. Strand's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick.
Abbotsford's been way more active here tonight on the ice, and they have certainly capitalized on their opportunities and continue to lead in the third. Moves the puck. Shot from the wall. Brilliant save. Read it perfectly. Puck scooped up by Morrison. Burkus crosses the line and is on the attack. And he comes up with a stop there.
Filipilo's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but he's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
Fires it! Takes it right in the chest! Takes the feed from the wing. The Firebirds gain possession along the wall. Morrison's got it along the boards. Oh, look at this! Takes a shot. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Mueller's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Shot. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it. Coachella Valley's got a hold of the puck. The Canucks have it now. Feeds it to Kara. The Firebirds look to start the transition game. The Canucks grab possession to the puck. Gains the zone through the middle. Coachella Valley's got it along the wall. Locks it into the offensive zone. Abbotsford's got the puck along the boards. And just hitting the final minute now in regulation of this blowout. The Firebirds have it against the wall. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. The Firebirds play the puck from the back of the net. Great poke check on the reach. Along the wing up the neutral zone. They've got the defense outnumbered. Answers it with an even better save. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. And he takes a shot. Turned aside with the glove by Grubauer. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. The Silver Knights are coming up for the next game, and I was just told a little while ago that a few extra seats have been released for this one, so if you haven't got your tickets yet, you know what to do. Takes the shot, comes up with the stop. Handles it along the blue line. Dismiss that chance. Great pressure to force the turnover by Raku. Oh, it was a missile, and he stopped it. Both sides getting ready for this face-off, and Cheryl, I can think of a keeper right now who would love nothing more than another minute here.
Well, he's extremely fatigued, right, James? So this is a critical juncture of the game. If you're on the offensive side of the puck, you want to continue to wear down your opponent because you know that this goaltender's fatigued, he's vulnerable, and you got to find a way to capitalize on the opportunity.
And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. And you can chalk up another victory for a team that is playing with a lot of confidence right now.
I mean, they've got a winning streak going, and anytime you have something like that going, just feel like you're going to win when you step onto the ice and you're confident, you got swagger, and everything seems to be clicking. Gotta love, and you gotta really embrace when it feels like that.
That'll do it for tonight's EA Sports broadcast. Hey, look, plenty of action just around the corner, and we hope to see you then. Good night.